Interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard. Is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
At the line for LA, Kawhi Leonard for a free throw. At the line for two.
And he can't get the first one. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
I'll tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Bryant. Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know what I like? Thomas Bryant doesn't lack for confidence. He forces the defense to get aggressive with him right there.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
He buries it from 3. George has got 6.
Well, not only prolific from 3, but efficient from 3. Paul George, nice. Done.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers, what made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them. Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Bryant. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Zubats. George has the open look. Again, the Clippers score.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
George with a steal. Ooh, poked away. James with a steal. Bryant outside. Oh, George with a steal. Down low. And Davis with the block.
Dominant on the defensive end. AD can change games with his length. Getting a block just right there. Loves to put his head down and force the issue inside. Has the gift for playing downhill.
The Clippers call timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. The Clippers in the lead. Powell outside. Three-pointer. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Lakers basketball.
.141 left in the first.
Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State, Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
And the jam by George.
The speed in transition. Paul George is dynamic in space.
And it's Westbrook off the drive.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And for Mann, proving he belongs earned him a 2-year, $22 million contract extension.
NBA, I love his game. An efficient scorer and good decision maker who doesn't try to do too much. He just makes it easy for coach to trust him with bigger minutes.
Back to Hachimura. Clock at 2. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here.
LeBron James.
Now here's George. 12 points for him. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
It's George on the wing. Count it. And it's more.
They got the number 1 pick, and I'm gonna make them. They're gonna believe in me. Listen, the Hawks is gonna win the chip this year, I promise.
One final question for you. What advice would you give to aspiring players that are looking to become a professional 2K League pro?
Just grind. Learn how to separate playing the game and IRL time. That was the biggest thing for me this year. Having to stream, do content, make videos, staying active with my fan base, and just still interacting with my family. Just make sure you can space both out, because it can mess your mental up sometimes. And that didn't happen to me, gratefully. So yeah, that's
2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. It's a single-game return to Los Angeles for the Clippers as they look for a boost from their home crowd. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And during this winning streak, the team has been doing all those little things, right? From the first guy to the last. The effort has been there every time. They take the court.
I think the most important thing, they know who they are. They know how they win, and they don't play outside of themselves. It's why they're on this streak.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
On offense here, the Bucks in close. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Knowing it's his responsibility to find open teammates. Holiday, nice job setting the table there.
A nice shot by George.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Allen. Paul George making his last shot. The wide open look here for Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And how about Brook Lopez? In his 30s, he added the three-point shot, which extends his career.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron Lue and I were able to chat. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. It sounds like they have a plan.
I think obviously they're hoping to establish the pace early. They're so much more efficient when they're able to get to their tempo game.
Rebound by the Clippers. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Jackson gets the bucket. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Leonard with the steal. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. No good. That would have tied it. Milwaukee leading by 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lopez a screen. Clock at 4. It's over Zubats. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What I admire most about Brook Lopez is his willingness to adapt his game to fit whatever the system needs. This guy has been a consummate pro.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now, here's Lopez. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pass to Ingles. Powell on the double team. Covington with it. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And the dunk by Batum.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Middleton right side. And here's Ingles outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. It's Powell on the wing. Pass to man. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, the focus of Covington on the defensive end long after. Athletic, dialed into his opponent, so good at contesting shots.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 1. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another. That can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Giannis. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Now here's Lopez. Back to Connaughton. Misses the 3.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Leonard. Outside, George. Los Angeles with another miss. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. The Bucks trail. Left side, out of Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Matthews. Back to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. And the layup falls. Antetokounmpo's got 7.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Back to Leonard. Milwaukee with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Here's George. And the rejection by Giannis. And it's George missing.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. .149 left in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo inside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Both teams will make substitutions. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
The kick out to Holiday. Now Matthews. And the dunk by Lopez.
Well, you've got to stay with Brook Lopez and pick and rolls. This guy is a tremendous roll guy.
Clippers trail by 4. Down low. The shot's good on the assist by Engel. 9 points for Brook Lopez.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Kennard's shot is off. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 12-3 run. Matthews fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Middleton looking it over. Pass to Matthews. Up and in on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And so it's Milwaukee. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Now here's Lopez. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw tonight.
1 shot.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Allen's shot is off.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Giannis with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Giannis gets it to go. Giannis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
And a terrific offensive display here from Giannis, just reminding us of how dominant he can be.
Here's George. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Here's Giannis. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And here's Leonard from 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Connaughton. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. The shot by George, wide open.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it. Oh! You've got to be kidding.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Clippers trail by 19. Morris outside. No good from outside.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And it's Carter missing. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find them.
Now, here's George. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Beauchamp. Shot clock at 5. Here's Connaughton. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
There's just so much force that Kawhi plays with. It is what allows him to rise up and put it down with authority.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Let's give a round of applause for your Clippers.
.158 left in the third quarter. Timeout called the Bucks. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. Carter looking around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Beauchamp. Outside, Carter gets it to go from beyond the arc. Carter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned. Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
Here's George. And Middleton with the block.
What defensive focus from Middleton. Able to anticipate the shot and get a hand on it. And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Middleton right side. Back to Antetokounmpo. Covington with the steal. George, that's a two-pointer. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. George has got 5 points so far. Middleton outside. Back to Giannis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Giannis has got 10 points in just the second half. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Covington's shot is off. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. The second effort. And he sinks the layup. Giannis has got 23.
And Giannis knows how to compete. He knows you got to fight for those second chance opportunities.
23.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
52.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The deep three from George. It's not going to go for him. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Poked loose. Outside Matthews. Stolen by George. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. On the wing, George. Unloads from 13. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Now here is Hill. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Zubac with the block. Kennard for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Kennard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And they double up Giannis. The kick out to Hill. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
They get it back. Here's George. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now...
Everything done before you become a pro.
Well, Glizzy, congratulations once again. I know the fans and myself are very excited to see what you can do over there in Atlanta. Best of luck this season.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys bringing me on.
Life-changing night for sure. Congratulations to all of the draftees, and we're definitely looking